It might not be okay to work your life away, but it is okay to work your 20s away. There are two types of people. Those who want to know more, and those who want to defend what they already know. So many people are afraid of changing their mind when most of their beliefs aren't even theirs to begin with.
It is astounding how many people want to be spectacular in life but also want to fit in and be normal. Like, by being normal, you are, by definition, aiming for average. Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
So many of the realizations that we have arrived at are only really accessible to you because you've closed the loop of all of the ones that you needed to first. You know, we are prepared to sort of waste years trying to work out what would take us days to do. It is. I understand why some people have degrees of regret around that, because they think, fuck, like I don't know where that time went. I wish I'd known this thing sooner. But again, if action's the antidote to anxiety, the only way that you can work out what it is that you need to do is by hurrying up and doing it. And again, if the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown is worse than the actual thing, you know, it all ties together. A habit missed once is a mistake. A habit missed twice is the start of a new habit. Never miss 2 days in a row. Always stick to what makes you weird, odd, strange, different. That's your source of power, which is similar to occupy your niche. Embrace your strangeness, identify what makes you different, fuse those things together and become an anomaly. If you fake bravery when you're terrified, that is bravery. And I kind of feel like motivation is the same thing. If you do the thing when you're feeling unmotivated, that is motivation. This business idea won't work, and you might have 9 failures. My first 9 businesses didn't really amount to anything. 9, as in the first one, I spent time on it, it failed. Second one, this one will be different. Spent time on it, failed. And then the third one, this one, failed. And then 6 more after that. And it's painful as shit because the whole time everyone is telling you, I told you so. And they're right. Today. But not forever. If you knew that it was going to work, there would be no risk in doing it because it would be certain. So everybody has to deal with this. This is the thing. This is why I use this term personal curse. It was what I wrote for myself. You haven't been given this bespoke, idiosyncratic challenge that only you have to face. This is what every person who gets from a place that they are to a place that they want to be has to go through, because you need to try things with no promise that they are going to work. There's no confirmation of glory or success or accolade or prestige or anything on the other side. None of it at all. You're just, it's not even like you're David Goggins with broken legs running a fucking Navy SEAL Hell Week. It's mundane, daily, just uncertainty and like ambient malaise as you're reading another book on meditation and you're sitting down with your eyes closed listening to Sam Harris tell you to fucking listen to your breath. You don't know that it's going to work, but that is the challenge. The challenge is no certainty. That's the way it is. And the painful cost of being exceptional is getting through that uncertainty. Well, basically, I think that criticism killed more dreams than a lack of competence ever did, because people are just, I'm worried about pushing these boundaries too much.
Sure.
This person, all of my friends tell me the truth. Why isn't this person on the internet? If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There's no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want. Everybody at the start line of the 100-meter race has the same goal. It's to win. So it's not the person who has the best goals, it's the person who has the best systems and preparation. I probably should stop caring about what other people think about me, given that most people don't even like themselves. Right? Most people don't even like themselves. Why on earth would you give anybody else that power? Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. And now people say, it must be nice for you. And you go, dude, fuck you. Like, if you could have seen how much
criticism and hard work and lonely nights and all of this stuff when nobody was watching, and I was unsure of myself, chronically miserable, and I criticized, and all my friends took the piss out of me, and I did all of these things. I had to go through all of that for you to now say must be nice. I was alone all the time. All I did was be alone. I was alone in my room playing. I was alone in the schoolyard. I was alone in lessons. I was alone walking home. People want to find their passion, but you don't find it, you create it. And you create it by getting good at something. And to get good at stuff, you start by doing something you suck at. Then you get good. Then you like it. Then people ask how you found your passion. Answer: by starting when you sucked and not giving up. If you haven't gotten what you want, then you're not worthy of it, period. And that's okay. Now you can admit that you suck and improve. Better to know you're bad for a season than pretend you're good for a lifetime. If you keep making the same mistake over and over, the mistake isn't the problem. You are. So imagine that you had a friend, and every time that you invited this friend out for lunch, they showed up an hour late, or they didn't show up at all. After a while, you'd stop trusting them and stop inviting them out at all.
Right.
Well, you are that friend to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, how can you have faith that you're going to go and do all of the things that you want in life when you can't not hit the snooze button?
Right.
Or you can't not cheat on your diet. You
Right.
can't not do, you are constructed by the tiny decisions that you make every single day. Stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m., and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, don't do it. There's one win that you've got for the day. That's action, right? And it is just, it's tried to say the Peterson clean your room thing, but the reason that that works is that you start with the smallest ever step and you expand out from there. Imagine how effective you'd be if you weren't anxious all the time. Preparing to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Scheduling time to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Making a to-do list for the thing isn't doing the thing. Telling people you're going to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Messaging friends who may or may not be doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Writing a banger tweet about how you're going to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on yourself for not doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on other people who have done the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on the obstacles in the way of you doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Fantasizing about all of the adoration you'll receive once you do the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how other people did the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading this essay isn't doing the thing. The only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing. And I love this insight that you can dress it up however you want. The work just needs doing. Imagine that you're in a movie, and imagine the movie begins now, and you're the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
What would that guy do?
Yeah.
What would that guy do right now?
Yeah.
Because you are. If people are succeeding, even slightly, in a job that they hate, think about how good you could be if it was something that you really, really cared about.
Right.
Think about how amazing you could be if you pursued something that you genuinely had existential simpatico with.
Right.
As opposed to something that you detest.
Yeah.
Or are just not that fussed about. If you're in the chasm of comfortable complacency, just how good could you be if this was something that you loved?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. They say that true hell is when the person that you are meets the person you could have